This was a little bit bigger moment here, though, on Dynamite when you win this title. And one of the things I thought that was so cool about that moment is as you're like closing the show, you've got this title here. Over your shoulder is a Hall of Famer legend, Jake the Snake Roberts, like cheering you on. What was it like to kind of be in that really cool space there as the show came to a close, Lance?
Jake's been beyond invaluable to me in my career, especially because I spent so much time in Japan and then coming back into the U.S. market. And, he's Jake the Snake Roberts. He's the icon. He's the legend that he is. And he helped me transition back into the U.S. market very smoothly and very flawlessly, and he's helped me tremendously. I knew what the Murder Hawk Monster was all about. I could step in the ring, I could kick some butt, and I knew exactly how to do that. But learning how to vocalize that was something that Jake has helped me out tremendously. And obviously we've had a few attempts and few opportunities at different titles, and they haven't come to fruition. So for the fact that this one actually worked out and I became the new IWGP US champion, it was really cool to kind of reward him for all the work that he's done with me, for me, helping me in this long, fun, amazing journey that I've had with All Elite Wrestling. So it was just one of those things where, it was really cool that he was there and by my side. And everything that he's done for me and for us to finally capture some gold in the IWGP US Championship.
Yeah, and you talk about how you had a lot of chances in AEW, but this one it finally clicked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, I think that night it was nothing but positivity around you, Lance. Like everybody's so happy for you. Like, how does it feel to be finally in the role in the spot that I think a lot of fans really wanted to see you in, and finally are in AEW now?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a journey, man. It's always work. You're always pushing forward, and there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. This business I've been in at 21 years, which is an amazing feat by itself. And I've, had a lot of opportunities. I've captured gold, a lot of tag team gold in my career. And the U.S. IWGP US Championship is one of the first that I've gone that that I've had an opportunity to be a singles champion, and I captured it for the first time when I was with New Japan, and now I've captured it in AEW on live Dynamite in Dallas, Texas, in the main event of the show. It was just, the whole experience was beyond undescribable, and it was just really cool. And then, like I said, it's always a journey. You're always moving forward, and that was one of the cap points in my career, I guess you could say.
Well, you immediately went in to defend against Hikuleo. You've got Tanahashi here, which we'll get to in just a second. But what about Moxley, man? Like, you guys have been feuding over this belt for the better part of 2 years, I think, at this point. Like, are you done with Moxley in this title? Do you see the rivalry is over? What's your vibe on Moxley right now?
Hey, I think Moxley and I enjoy beating the crap out of each other every time we step in the ring, whether it was in Tokyo, Japan, in the Tokyo Dome, the AEW Championship, like at our anniversary, or just most recently in this Texas Death Match here in Dallas, Texas. I think we have a real good chemistry whenever we step in the ring. Neither one of us are afraid to knock some teeth out and use whatever weapon we can find around us and beat the living crap out of each other. So it's always a fun fight for both of us, and I think for the fans. So if he wants another chance at that IWGP US Championship when I get done with Tanahashi, I'm absolutely game to do it. It's always fun stepping in the ring with somebody on the caliber as Jon Moxley. He's somebody that's, I think he's revelation. I can't even speak right now. He's changed the business. I can't even speak. And it's one of those things that, it helps me grow and it helps the business grow. And it's always fun to do things. And the fact that we have such an open door relationship with New Japan and other companies right now, I think just makes it a lot of fun for the wrestling industry as a whole.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you are having to take challengers for both sides, Lance. Really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan calls it the forbidden door, and you're really kind of standing. You're kind of the guy holding the door open at the moment, right? Everybody for both sides is coming at you. How does it feel to know you have that many top tier opponents gunning to take that title off of you right now?
It's a lot of fun. The fact that Tanahashi is going to fly over from Japan and challenge me in Los Angeles this coming Saturday, I think it's one of those really cool elements that adds to what is going on in professional wrestling today with AEW today. I think it's the reason that fans are gravitating towards our product so quickly and rapidly and having so much fun watching, because you never know who's going to show up, what's going to happen, and who's going to be a part of it. And this is Buster Boy, by the way. He's saying hello.
Oh, hey, Buster.
And so it's fun that I get to go out to Los Angeles and I get to face Tanahashi. I've faced Tanahashi a bunch of times in the G1s and many different
Right.
times over the years in New Japan. And you just never know who's going to show up, whether it's Impact Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Nick Gage, who showed up and fought Jericho. It's just one of those things. You just never know who's going to show up, what's going to happen. And I think that just makes it more fun for the wrestling fans who are watching on TV. And then for the wrestlers, you have a lot of different opponents to go up against. And I think that's what makes it fun, that variety.